Alright, in this lesson we're going to look at equations of lines. So we're going to deal with slope-intercept form, which looks like this. That's the one that you guys are most familiar with. And point-slope, which is this one. Okay, if I know a slope and a y-intercept, then I'm going to probably use slope-intercept form more often than not. Remember, B is your y-intercept, M is your slope. And the y-intercept is always in the form 0, comma, something. It could be any number that you want to put in that blank. That will tell me that I'm dealing with the y-intercept. If I don't know the y-intercept, then I'm going to go to the second form, which is point-slope form. This can be any point that they give me. Alright, and if I know that point that they give me, I'm going to plug those values in for my x sub 1 and y sub 1. M is still considered my slope. Okay, so I'm going to use both of those in the first two examples with you. Number 1 says write an equation in slope-intercept form of a line with slope 3 and y-intercept of -2. Then it wants me to graph the line. So since I know a slope and a y-intercept, I'm going to go straight to slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. My slope is 3, so I'm going to plug that in for m. My y-intercept is -2. So there's the equation of my line. And now I want to graph it. Well, I'm going to start at the point 0, -2. That's what the y-intercept means. I'm going to plot that point first, and then I'm going to use my slope to find a second point. So 0, -2. And then from that, what we learned in the last lesson is I'm going to use my slope. My slope is technically 3 over 1, so I'm going to go up 3 and then over 1 to the right. So up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then over 1. There's my next point. My line is going to look something along those lines right there. Okay, on the next slide, now it wants me to write an equation in point-slope form. So this is the other form that we are given, with the slope of -3/4 that contains the point -2,5, and then again graph the line. Well, this time they don't give me the y-intercept. It's not in the form that looks like this. When they don't give me the y-intercept, and then I want to use this form. Y minus y sub 1 equals m x minus x sub 1. And I'm going to plug my values in. Y, that is not touched, minus the y value of my point, which is 5, equal to my slope of -3/4 times x, that's part of the equation, minus -2. If you want, you may go plus 2. I'm just going to plug it in like I see it. Now it doesn't ask me to put this in slope-intercept form, so I'm going to leave my equation like so, because all it asks for is in point-slope form. I can still graph this line. I've been given a point, I've been given a slope, so I should be able to find another point off of that. So I'm going to start by graphing my point, -2, 5, and then I'm going to use my slope of -3/4 to find my next point. So I'm going to go down 3 and then over 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my next point. My line is going to look like that.